Whoa, it's the Illusion reporting from somewhere on Spaceship Earth. I'm sitting here above Surfrider Beach. There's a little bit of swell going on today. It's pretty inconsistent, but there's some waves to be had. Anyway, what's going on today in the dream? So I woke up this morning in total fear, for lack of a better word. And it's not like fear of anything except just made up stuff in my head. So I've reached that point where it's time. I gotta get a car, right? Like, it's time to get a car. I was supposed to go up and meet Joe Hammocky and Rayborn and a bunch of dudes up in Ventura. I don't know what was going on, but Joe wanted me to come up there. I couldn't make it. I don't have a ride. And there's been a couple other things that have fallen through the crack because I don't have a vehicle, and it seems to be like, right, if you're paying attention to the universe, it's fully telling me, like, I got to get a new ride going here. But situation being like, how do you get a car, man, all of a sudden? I'm not financially available to get a car, so my mind goes to the darkest place possible. I'm a failure, blah, blah, blah. How am I going to pull this all off? And what it wants me to do, right? Because I now am an observer of my thoughts. So I get to look at them and be like, haha, I know what you're up to. What it wants me to do is give up my dreams and become a square. Go back into the cubicle, right? And this is where faith of a power greater than ourselves come into play. Like, I know God has a plan for me. I have no doubt about it. I did not end up this far in the journey to be left behind, so to speak. So I wake up this morning with all these thoughts: inadequacy, failure, doubt, fear, financial burden, whatever you want to call it, right? So the only thing I can do to break that chain is to do the next indicated action, which was get up. Get up, get out of bed. Then it was go down, get some coffee for myself and the hologram, go get the hologram and her daughter and drive them to school, get the hologram to the gym where she can do her spin class or whatever it is they do down there, then make this video. In the process there, I was able to just receive a phone call where I was able to help another human being with the problem of their life. And it was the minute that I began to help another human being with the problems of their life that mine sort of faded, and I was back in connection with source energy, right? And I'm able to make this video because it cleared my head a lot in the sense of, okay, everybody's going through what it is, whatever life is. Like, life's not easy street or whatever it is. It comes with all its pluses and minuses. So I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be at this moment in time and space. I just have to accept this moment. Yeah, everything's a little bit thin right now, but if I act on fear, nothing's going to work out for me. And so I have this moment where I have to hold my line. Like, I just have to hold my line and have total faith that the universe has a bigger picture plan for me than I can possibly see in this moment right now. That's kind of a bold move, right? And I've had to train myself to be able to participate in that move. Because when I woke up this morning to the uninitiated mind, like, if I'd run with those first thoughts of doom and gloom and failure and inadequacy and I'm never going to pull it off, I wouldn't be sitting here. I'd still be laying in bed. In fact, I would have gone to sleep and just done nothing to be in the solution. What is the solution? It's to fully engage in life, to fully engage in the human madness, the human apparatus, and allow the universe to guide me through this dream by interacting with other human experiences. So when I interact with other human experiences, A, we exchange energy, and B, we exchange data. So when I'm interacting with these people, they're leading me to the solution to my problem. And the problem that I have, and I've made a video about it before, is spare changing God. To asking for God to solve the little dumb problems in my life instead of giving me the universe, which is what the whole thing's about, is to gain the universe and stop dwelling upon grains of sand. Yeah, and I get it, man. The universe is contained in a mustard seed. Like, I can grasp all that. But the thing about it is focusing in on the now, realizing that everything is perfect at this moment in time and space. I look at myself right now and I go, you know what, man? Everything's perfect right now. I'm sitting here making this video. I just got off the phone with a friend of mine and helped her and her problem. And the hologram's off spinning on her bike, and the little holograms at school, and everything's fine. Everything's fine. It's only my mind that can tell me that this is not fine, right? And yeah, it jumped in on the car window because, you know, I had to call Joe and be like, yeah, I don't think I'm going to make it. Dude, I can't get up there. I'm the last guy in Southern California without a car. I think I texted him all this morning at 6 a.m. And you know, I want to be a victim. The ego wants to make me out to be a victim. Like, oh, poor me. But it's like, no, I'm not a victim. I am participating in my dream. I am doing the very best I can to be the very best I can be. I am part of creation. I am part of source. I am consciousness. I just have to allow myself to be consciousness. And there becomes the tricky interface on this whole thing. It's just allowing it to be. Wait, let's wrap it up. Here's some waves. Ah, little backside bash. Coming around the section. Oh, he jumped to switch, fell off. Oh, guy's gonna miss the section on the inside piece. Look at that. Going unridden through the inside. Oh, nice trim, buddy. Anyway, that's a little surfing. Just thought I would let you know that every day is a daily struggle until you realize there's nothing to struggle about. It's all occurring exactly as it has. Let's keep the frequency high. We're having a high frequency day out here on Spaceship Earth. Thanks for joining me.